Tomorrow is Eid al-Fitr, the Muslim festival marking the end of the fasting month of Ramadan. But in southern Turkey and northwest Syria, festivities have been muted by a mood of mourning and calls for help. More than 2 months after twin earthquakes killed at least 56,000 people there and left a trail of devastation. During the holy month of Ramadan, Muslims fast from dawn to dusk, but in the evening, they feast. Istanbul's bakeries are packed for a Ramadan special, a soft Turkish pita that people line up to buy. But the festive cheer is missing in quake-crushed southern Turkey. In the tent city of Kahramanmaraş, the epicenter of the second earthquake, Turkish and Syrian survivors break their fast on communal dinner tables and pray in mosques marred by the quakes, a grim reminder of what the city has suffered. Children in the camps are like children everywhere, swinging in a state of blissful ignorance. But mothers worry, like Turkan.
Everything has gotten more and more expensive here. All our belongings were lost under the debris. We can't buy any food. We can't do anything. Turkey needs help. We need help.
In Hatay, once a vibrant city of 1.6 million people, now a ghost town.
Now we've returned to suffering. It's worse than the war.
First displaced by the Syrian war and now the earthquakes, Maysoon al-Khatib lost her husband and a daughter in airstrikes in Syria. She still has her slain daughter's bloodied shirt and now worries for her surviving family.
The kids lived all their lives in war. Then we made a life here in Antakya. But the earthquake came and ruined everything.
The life she rebuilt, her bakery in Hatay, now a pile of rubble.
Honestly, this Ramadan is the hardest Ramadan we've been through our whole lives. We were displaced from Syria. We didn't even have one like this in Syria.
Mutaya al-Khamsi fled Syria to protect his wife and 2 daughters. His eldest, a toddler, survived serious injuries in the quake, but his wife lost her entire family.
We're used to breaking our fast altogether with our relatives and loved ones. Unfortunately, we lost most of them.
There are a lot of empty chairs, you can say, at the iftar table this year for Ramadan. It's a very dark Ramadan.
Dina Sharif is the Global Communications Director of CORE, a global crisis response organization. Sharif has led relief work in 7 earthquake-hit districts this month, packing Ramadan food boxes and meeting quake survivors.
Traditionally on Eid, elders will give children money, candy, and he nearly broke down entirely when he said that he could not give that to his grandchildren.
CORE, along with its local partner NGO İlsan Ardi, has been delivering truckloads of Ramadan food kits and cash assistance to survivors in Turkey. It's been tough on everyone.
A lot of our staff who are Turkish or Syrian refugees actually lost their own homes, their own family members, and when they visit, it's been really difficult to see their own process of being re-traumatized.
Help is also acutely needed across the border in northwest Syria. At this cancer hospital, patients are many, but resources scarce. Most patients used to travel to Turkey for radiation and immunotherapy, but no longer.
Before the earthquake, Turkey was receiving patients, but now all the crossings are closed.
Samer Hussein's daughter has kidney cancer. There's no treatment for her near their home.
I appeal to the Turkish government and the world to readmit patients for treatment or provide the necessary treatment for patients here in northern Syria.
It's a dark Ramadan at the camps for Syrians displaced by the quakes. Abu Wahid in the checkered shirt and his neighbor eat the morning meal before fasting. But what is Ramadan for a man who's lost his wife and 7 children in the earthquake?
When I sit down to eat, I remember how my children were around me, so I stop eating.
At the camp, the NewsHour caught up with baby Afra, the miracle child born under the rubble on February 6th. Her uncle seen here rescuing her from the debris. He has adopted Afra. Her entire immediate family died in the quake. He's now raising Afra with his daughter, Ata, born a few days after the quake. 2 two-month-olds who know so little of this calamity now, but whose lives will be forever connected by it. Nearby in Genderes, it does feel a little like Ramadan at this Kurdish residence in northern Syria. Nazik Shiro is making a special cake, a sweet delicacy crafted with love for her kids, so they feel festive amid the gloom. Her 14-year-old son, Zakaria.
Every Ramadan, we eat this cake. We ask our parents to make this sweet for us. It's an Eid tradition. There's sadness in the family, but my mother still made it because we love it.
Shiro used to make this cake every Ramadan with relatives who've since died in the quake. But now, through these simple delights, she keeps them alive beyond the disaster that took them from her.